Crispy as underscore realistic for 2 months. Alert.
Thank you for the subscription, Crispies. We're starting the show with your customized song and dance. Thank you for getting me to sign in 20 seconds early. Your timing is great. You're great. Thank you for your cat. Hello, my friends. Hello. I am Peter, aka Commander Wacko. All of this is the Simstarr, and I'm glad that you are here today. The Simstarr is my 1.5 thousand pound motion simulator, refurbished, modified, and adjusted by me. And today, I don't know what we're doing. Normally, I would say we play Elite Dangerous, but that's looking more and more tenuous as time goes on, and we'll explain a little bit. So, basically, if I had had the time, if I had known what was happening, instead of calling this one Nomad Sky, I would have called this one Gremlins Galactic, because everyone's having gremlins today. I've had some personal stuff that I've had to tackle, and boy, has that been a story. I can't tell you most of it because it's tax related, but I've had some adventures that have really stressed me out. The temperature, of course, it's the hottest. Who would have known? Every year is the hottest on record. Who would have guessed? So the temperature is going to go way up in here. That's why I'm wearing my civvies. Half the reason I'm wearing my civvies. The game itself, the operations updates came out on Tuesday, and they had all kinds of problems, and they're still trying to solve those problems. So since the game is having issues, the game inside the game is having issues, I'm having issues. I said beach episode, and I decided to wear my branded t-shirt today. I figure you guys would forgive me on that one. Oh 07, my friends. 07 intro. 07 James. 07 heavy duty. And 07 you lurking crispies. You 07 everyone. Okay, so I have managed to get the exe for the game going. I have managed to get into an instance. I'm on Project Simstarr right now in the game, but I don't think it's working. Hold on. I should be able to hear something. Oh, there we go. I don't think it's working because the chair itself, every time they compile a new exe, where in the memory they're keeping the motion data, the telemetry, is variable. 07 say it. It's variable, and they were trying to get it, but since the servers were also having trouble, I believe the miracle worker Wagnard was not able to do it today. So we're going to find out in a second if I am able to fly. Now, the second problem that we're going to have, actually, let's go ahead and launch. Oh, auto launch? I got to make some changes. Hold on. I had this ship set up so I could fly it from my editing bay, which has no controls at all. So I installed an auto launcher and Docker, but we don't need that no more. We're gonna pop that out because it can actually be downright annoying in the motion set. Okay, we're in a Caspian Explorer, and I have pre-installed the Nomad. So we have a Nomad on board. We have a Caspian on board. Things are going crazy in Elite Dangerous World. So we're going to say, screw it, let's go into deep space. That's what the idea is today. But the first thing I expect to happen is the chair's not going to move. That's the first thing I expect to happen. We're going to find out together in a moment. You got a connection problem? Yeah, they're trying to solve problems. There's all kinds of network connection problems. So the second thing I expect to happen, yeah, I've got no motion, which ironically for me can give me some vertigo. Because I'm so used to feeling motion, it makes me feel a little bit sick. So we've got that on top of everything else. I have, I'm drinking Red Bull to get through today because it's been that rough. But that's okay. That's okay. Elite Dangerous can't be perfect. If every steak was perfect, we wouldn't have any hot dogs, right? Hello from Newfoundland and Labrador, Canada. What is 07? 07 is what elite players say to each other because it looks like a salute. It's a little guy giving a salute. Why do we do it that way? I had somebody in the comments ask me that the other day. Why do we say 07 instead of just like salute, friend? It's because in the early days of the internet, before we had emojis, you would make text-based ANSI emojis, and 07 was what people did. And some of that stuff carried on into the modern internet. The best example is LOL. So LOL, laugh out loud. You used to type that when you were literally laughing out loud. So the internet was new. Real life was 99% of it. And when somebody did something that made you laugh, you were like, oh, wow, that actually affected the real world. I laughed out loud. 07 is from that same remnant. Lead is bugless and perfectly balanced work of art. That is the argument we've been making against our Star Citizen allies, isn't it? Well, that day is not this day. Okay, so we are still in the system, guys. We are in the Simstarr system. Let's zoom out and let's just choose something freaking random. I never go over here, so let's try to go over here. Let's go down. There we go. Somewhere on the bottom of galactic plane. And let's just choose a star. It really super does not matter which one we choose. This one looks good. Plotting routes. 07 Crazy Cooter 07, welcome. Yeah, that's where I'm going with this. Somebody says that the servers still look a bit iffy. I believe they're very iffy. I think every single time I jump to another star, it has to ask the server. It's got to query it. I think we're going to have a trouble right now. I think our very first jump's going to boot me out. Oh, you play text-based games, multi-level dungeons like Discworld and Looney Mud? Okay, yeah. It's a habit from your time on EVE Online. Oh, okay. Am I going to test operations 2? Definitely not today. Not today. We are not. Oh, look, we actually made it. Awesome. How many jumps we got? 59 jumps. Okay, so here we are flying around with no telemetry, with an iffy server, with a brand new Nomad, and we are going to try our best to get to a place with exobio, go down and test the Nomad in exobio. Try our best, because I don't think we're going to manage it, guys, but we're going to try. Now, if we can't manage it, if I get kicked off the server and there's just back to it, what we're going to do next is Mech Warrior. I have the game installed. We're gonna give Mech Warrior a try. There are some steps required to get it to work for telemetry, and we're gonna try to solve those steps together
Still here
today.
and still stylishly dressed.
Is this the day to get my goat, man? I don't know. 07 Murphkins, 07 Heavy Duty, 07 GB, welcome, welcome. 07 Uncle Kip Snither. There's a new phrase going around. Kids like calling old people unk. And I'm actually for that. I don't see why that would be insulting. If I'm not your old cool uncle, what is, right? I know I'm adding the cool part on. Old people aren't cool, but still. I don't see uncle as a... Thank you for following, Crazy Cooter. You have got us to the next level. I don't know why. According to my system, we're at 569 nice followers. I would like more followers, but I can't promise you a song every time. For you guys that just got here, we are doing our best without telemetry, and I am in my my bathing suit because it is a beach episode. We are working at best at 80% capacity across the board, but we're gonna get a good show. The show will be fun. I can promise you nothing else. I'm the reason that made you jump over and try this game. Well, what do you think? I'm always nervous when people say that. I'm always nervous when people say that because it is a complicated game. That's why I generally start the stream.
Me? I have skills and you don't.
Stop trying to get my goat. What is wrong with you people? This is a complicated game, and I don't mean that you have to be smart. I mean the complication is the gameplay. Everything being a little bit difficult is literally the gameplay. So people see us playing it, And I worry that they'll try it out and go, this is really overly complicated. So let me know what you think. Yeah, you're in a sports bike motorcycle riding group, and someone will call you on, because they should. Banana time. Crazy Cooter. It's a little early for banana time, but yeah, we can do that. Banana time today. We're using a synthetic banana. It is right here. Gabby bought me these lemon wafer bars. I kept a banana for banana time, but I had to give it to Gabby yesterday because, again, yesterday was super stressful, and she wasn't eating much, and I made her eat that banana. So we're gonna have to do it this way, which is fine. It's a thing. Oh, seven, Splody, one up. Welcome, welcome. You finished flight sim school, and then you were like, that's enough for now. You'll come back. That makes sense. You came from Star Citizen. Maybe you got some tips, and I'm not even making a joke. Maybe you got some tips about how I can survive a day with server bugs, because server bugs are super rare in Elite Dangerous. But then again, we're making it, guys. We're getting out. We're leaving the bubble. We're flying out. It seems that the galactic loader, the stellar forge that creates these star systems is on the server. And every time I go to a new star system, I have to tap into the database. But it seems that is a different database than the one that I know is failing right now, which is the multi-purpose server and the mission board and the background simulation, all of that stuff. So I think we might be able to do what we're trying to do today. Banana, chick banana. Yeah, I need a special banana song. I have plans, something I want to do, but again, today is a special day. We're lucky I have a stream at all. I gotta be honest with you guys. Hold on. The only reason that I told myself go ahead and do the stream is because I really like my animated thumbnail. Nomad Sky, come on, get it? And I like my animated Nomad. I pulled that off the trailer for the Nomad. I pulled it from the video, and I like it. I think it's fun. So I was like, well, if I don't do the stream today, I can't do my Nomad Sky joke. That's why we're here. That's right, say it. We started at the bottom, now the whole crew here. Are you planning to do an extra live stream on Kick Application Day post? No, I'm not familiar with what you're talking about. I know what Kick is, but Kick gives me a Nazi vibe, but that doesn't mean that's the case. If they'll pay me to do it, you let me know. Welcome, Rolled Red. You're actually awake today? Are you going to work? Because you usually say hi and then bye.
Everyone knows Nibbler is not the goat to frack with.
Thank you for not getting my goat today. Oh, sorry. On the wrong screen. You joined the ranks of Star Citizen this year, and it was their best release. Then the next release hit, and it's a little bit broken. Yeah. I don't hold that against Star Citizen. I'm willing to work with a lot of jank. In fact, we're doing that right now. But we don't normally get jank on Elite because it's a 14-year-old game. It's been in actual gold for that entire time. I'm sorry, not 14. It's 11 years old. And it was built to run on console, so it's pretty stable. 07, Dragon Master 07. You're tied up at calls today, so you'll be lurking in 5 minutes. So yeah, I saw you had pushed the lurk button earlier. Thankfully, no work today. All right. I'm going to go to work today. I'm going to go do some more deliveries. Well, exploding loop of shame is what you do to make fun of me when I get stuck in a gravity well. But here, I'll give you a loop of shame. I'll do my best. I will actually do a loop-de-loop before we leave. Here we go. We're doing this at several times the speed of light. And since I don't have telemetry, this is very unpleasant. But next time you'll want to use that to make fun. Do you think there are other mysteries waiting to be discovered besides Raxel? I really don't know. I believe that Raxel's a lot simpler than people think it is, because if you take something, no matter what it is, you call it Raxel, you put it in one of 400 billion stars, that's an exploration gold mine. That's brilliant. You're done. I do not believe that FDev has put anything in that they haven't told us about.
System scan complete.
Sploddy's new to the system. Well, welcome.
Frame shift.
Oh, you should know, Splody. We are dual streaming on YouTube and Twitch, and I've only recently returned to Twitch. So even though I've got what I think is a pretty good system going on here, I'm not really familiar with the Twitch ways. So I might screw up some of the more basic things that you would expect a Twitch streamer to do, because we just don't do that on YouTube. Several, you mean multitudes? I don't know what we were referring to. 07 Josh Pritt. 07, welcome. Oh, dual stars.
Fuel scooping.
But yeah, the short version of Raxel, since you asked, I know you were saying anything. I'm going to try to go between these stones. Let's see if we get double the scoop. Good Lord. Look at how much fuel I'm actually scooping. This isn't about being between the two suns. 1,112? I don't remember setting up a fuel scoop that powerful. That's insane. My thinking is it's good as a streamer to have a very, very fast fuel scoop, so that you guys don't have to sit and watch me just twiddle my thumbs for a minute every 10 minutes, you know?
Ready to engage.
Oh, what kind of basic things are we talking about? Well, I've got those alerts that I do. Oh, there we go. My bad.
Frame shift.
When I say that the Twitch ecosystem, Twitch expects YouTube is more chill. People watch YouTube and they want me to do what I want to do. Twitch has an attitude of streamer must suffer, right? So Twitch wants you to sing and dance kind of against your will every once in a while. And that's why they've given you those actions, and those actions I do have and I will do. I'm just letting you know, I might be like, wait, what was that one? Because it's been a while. Is that a Virpal setup? Yes, 07 Big Samus. This is the, sorry, not Virpal setup, my bad. This is the VKB Gladiator and Omni Throttle combo. Virpal has a very high-end version of this. We're using an Omni Throttle like they do. Oh, that's disorienting. I have to fly without my motion today, guys. And it does make me a little bit dizzy not to get the feedback my ears expect. Thank you for the follow, Tigo Biddies. 90. I'm glad you put 90 at the end, because I haven't heard Tigo Biddies since the 90s. So I hope you took Advil for your back, my friend. Yeah, I mean the Twitch channel point stuff that asked me to stop what I'm doing and do other stuff, yeah. For example, the other day, GB did one that said that I had to sing for 5 minutes. I would have to talk like this through the stream. And I was like, oh, I don't want to do that. And I think I went through and I removed all the ones I didn't want to do. But since he's pushing every single button, don't forget, he was like, oh, what does this one do? What does this one do? What does this one do? I was just saying, I'm going to do my best, bro. But I don't remember what half of them are, because I'm not much of a Twitch guy. However, I do have some channel members. If you're a paid member, so if you're a subscriber on Twitch or you're a channel member on YouTube, you have two things that you can do that nobody else can. One of them is to try to get my goat, which they keep trying to do. Oh, I'm so dumb. Hold on. I've forgotten something important. I just realized we haven't been honking this whole time because there was so many troubles with Elite Dangerous.
ED co-pilot name process.
Yes, you can also, as Roll the Red just did, you could feed Ropet and you'll get assigned one of the digital pets. Ropet is assigned to like treats and pets and go for walks, even when they're a bird or a Lovecraftian horror. Yes, I'm flying like you normies today. When Elite recompiles the local EXE, it moves where the data is in the memory. And the guy, the developer that works on his name is Wagnard. He simply could not get it to work yesterday, and he couldn't get it to work today either because they keep shutting down the servers and they keep recompiling the EXE. So we're going to be offline probably all of today.
Last tick was 3 hours and 24 minutes ago. At 11.
Oh yeah, Josh click like if you click like on YouTube and you tell me about it, I will give you a Ropet. 1 second. I kind of forget where I put it. There we go. I will feed a Ropet for you. So this is Josh's free Ropet. He got a sheep.
The maximum jump range for this ship.
You know, Nicholas Clooney 07, by the way. The 90s were my era as well. Nicholas Clooney said, what, you got to fly like us normies? I made, the last time this happened, and I knew that I wasn't going to get any, hold on.
This star isn't scoopable, but we can scoop.
I actually do have to check these messages. If Ragnar updates while we're on the stream, I'll get an email about it. Oh, anyway, I made a short a long time ago about how I was going to lose telemetry, and then I would have to fly like the rest of you, is what I said. And there were more than one person that went, oh, what is that supposed to mean? You got to be like us plebes, you entitled jerk. And I'm like, I would have to fly like the rest of you. If you find that insulting, that says a little bit more about you than it does about me. This is our first neutron star of the day, by the way, and I just want to point out that we're jumping 461 light years in one go. We've got something like 80 normally, and this time we're doing 400. Yeah, I've got a glorified gaming chair set up. That's right. The YouTube stream is a few seconds behind the Twitch stream. Yeah, that's another big difference. Remember I said that YouTube likes to be more chill. So YouTube would prefer to buffer to get the best view to the viewer, but Twitch knows it needs to get that stuff done now. So that's why there would be a big delay. Yes, join us in Motionless Boar. Join us in just the star. The Simstarr.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, I do have some motion. Here you go. I actually have the platform raised because it's meant to align with the air conditioner. I have a small portable air conditioner sitting over there, but it doesn't help all that much. But if I raise it, it lines up with the fan, so I get a little bit more airflow.
This next star is scoopable.
You haven't played since console was abandoned? I do have a recommendation for you if you're one of those people. It is possible to switch to PC without having to change your whole lifestyle. Even now, with all computers getting more expensive, the older stuff is still cheap. You can get a computer that can run this for $100, and I'm dead serious. This was built in 2014. Wasn't it? 2014? It was 2015? Yeah, it was 2014. This game was released in 2014. It was meant to run on the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4. So its requirements are much lower. And the PC components fall below all that demand that's tripling prices. So you can still go onto the marketplace, get a laptop or a gaming PC that can run this game, and start playing Elite like you wanted to, without having to get off of console. You don't have to become a PC master race in order to play one game.
This star we are jumping to is not scoopable.
What did it cost me to kit this out? The ship. I'm not sure how much this cost me. If you're asking digitally,
System scan complete.
I did buy the Caspian early, but I've actually turned that one in and bought an in-game version because I actually want the risk of losing money. I want the buyback penalty, so I put that in. I did buy a Nomad today, but I ended up, since I am using the store more and more, I went ahead and I bought the biggest amount. So I bought $60, $50 worth of arcs. So I'm not sure how much it cost me.
We're jumping to simulfire.
Can I explain the name SRR02? Yes, man. I'm surprised people haven't asked me about that before. Yeah, good luck with your meeting. I hope it goes completely boring and nothing exciting happens, Crispies. You have a PC, you just haven't purchased it on Steam? Dude, now is the time. It's on sale with the summer sale for like $5. Yeah, Crispies is a mod. Mod's away, go crazy. Hold on. You guys are asking a lot of interesting questions today. Surprised there's so much chattery going on. Okay, so SRR02 is simply Simstarr, right? Simstarr. The reason that it's 02 is because this is the second iteration of this machine. When I first started doing my stream, so if you go back into the videos and you watch one of the earliest, like the lantern light, yeah, I'm pretty sure the lantern light, but definitely the Titan encountering the Thargoid Titan, that was actually the SRR01. It was literally a different device. I shut that one down and I rebuilt this one using those parts. So the pylons that you see here were on the original, and the diamond floor plating was on the original. But this hexagon was on the Mark II. The Mark II had smaller openings at the top, so I replaced the top of it. Stuff like that. Anyway, this is definitely, ship of Theseus arguments or no, this is definitely the second iteration of this. So that's why it's 02 instead of 01, right? And SRR actually has two reasons for that. One is that it does stand for Simstarr. And here, now we're going to get a deep 90s cuts. I was an air traffic controller in the Air Force from 96 to 2000. And in air traffic control, if you're a pilot or you're a controller or you're a base operator on the ground, when you are in that network, you always sign off with who you are, right? But you can't do that when you're having an ongoing conversation. That gets too complicated. If you're I don't know, let's say Cessna 1979A, that's what you are. Oh, General Berserker's getting their goat. Oh, it's another sheep. We're getting a herd going. Okay, so you know you're flying around. You're a pilot, and you're Cessna 1979A. And they say turn right, close traffic, and you say turn right, close traffic, Cessna 1979A. Right? That gets a little bit difficult. So what you end up doing is you go 79A, right? You just end it with the last of your digits. In fact, there some of that lives on in this game. When you go to a station, because they can't. Originally, they couldn't read your name. It would go. What kind of Gudamayar? What are some of the made up manufacturers in this game? Zorgon Peterson. That's what we're in right now. They would go Zorgon Peterson, Sarah India Mike. That's the name they would give you as an air traffic controller, space traffic controller when you're going into the space station. Anyway, for a person, that's what you do when you're in a plane. You give your tail number. When you're a person, you have to have a unique identifier. You have to be a person that nobody else has been, right? Or at least nobody in like a 20-mile radius is. And generally what you do is you take the first letter and the last letter of your name. So my last name, because we're not using first names in the Air Force, right? My last name starts with an S and ends with an R. So when I was in air traffic control, I was called SR. That's what people would call me. I'd walk up into the tower and they go, "Oh, hey, SR." And I would say, "Oh, hey, J-Dub," because his name was JW. His first name was J and his last name is W. Another one that comes to mind is RD. His name was Russell Davis, actually. That was his name. So he was Sergeant Davis, and DS was already taken. This is before the DS existed, by the way. DS was already taken, so he chose RD when he was 18, and by the time he was hanging out with me, he was 38, right? So people called him RD for every place he was assigned, everywhere he went. He was given that initial. And if it was already taken, he would have to choose a different one. But, you know, he had tenure. He was old enough. There's 26 letters in the alphabet, so there's 46 combinations. You know, it gets big.
This star we are jumping to is scoopable.
I should go on the wiki. You have 250 meter CR. You want that ship. Oh, right. You were asking about making the money. We're going to come back to that.
Fuel scooping.
You're a student pilot in real life. You flew a Cessna Skyhawk in November 53578 in Huntsville, Alabama. Solo for 4 touch and goes. Oh, bro, that's where I was. Josh, JT, that's where I was, man. I was in Maxwell Air Force Base. I know exactly where you went. I know all of those stuff. At least I did 20 years ago.
Drive charging.
R2D2? R22D? What are we talking about? What ship do I have? Oh, you're asking probably Go Gerald. All right, Go Gerald. GT, Golf Tango. Settle down. The way to make money fast in the game is generally if there's a community goal, to do the community goal. Whatever it's asking for, it's going to pay like 10 times more than normal. So if they're asking for titanium, go get it. If they're asking you to shoot pirates, go do that. The community goal is the fastest way to earn money. There is no community goal currently, but there will be again soon. Within the next 2 weeks, we'll get another community goal. They're up to their ears in operation work right now.
Fuel scooping complete.
We have 36 jumps to my random selected location, guys. Let me get my bearings, actually. Hold on. Okay. Got that. For you guys that just joined us, my amazing moving chair is not moving amazingly right now because all of these updates are doing to the game affects my telemetry. You guys are talking about RD, unless I misheard. Would have expected some people to add 2D. No, you can't. It has to be your letters. It has to be a 2-letter identifier. Because I believe the reason for that is for the alpha phonetics. So you go, RD would actually be Romeo Delta, right? SR would be Sierra Romeo. I believe that's why they don't let you use numbers.
Drive charging.
But also numbers aren't part of your name. His name was not 2 Davis. His name was Russell Davis, right? So that's hard coded. It has to be a 2-letter identifier that no one's using currently, and it has to be part of your name. This looks like it's from Star Trek. Oh, you think so? What, the Caspian Explorer or the Simstarr?
Our next star is not scoopable, but the subsequent jump has a scoopable star.
Okay, so I'm getting my bearings now. I'd forgotten since we were talking so much. This is a beach day, guys. That's why I'm wearing my beach clothes. I was talking so much about everything else, I kind of forgot what we were doing in game. As they just said, this is a new space. No one's ever been here before. Oh, let's switch to Explorer mode. And we're looking for brand new exobio that no one's ever experienced before. So that's what we need to start doing. There are 6 planets here, and we need to see if any of those 6 planets have bio on it. And then we're going to check out the Nomad and see how that goes. Yes, thank you. Getting back to making money. The next thing you can do is exobio. That's where you scan rocky bodies. I'm sorry, exobio. Oh, that's where you scan alien for alien life. Now, I personally did not have a very successful exobio money making. For me, because we tried it on a stream and it didn't work out. For me, the trick was to do deliveries, the old school road to riches. That's where you buy something low at one station and you sell it high at another. At the end of the day, we had found a system. Hold on, I'm trying to remember. At the end of the day, we had found a solar system that had 2 stations in it. One of them was paying a lot for gold, and one of them had gold in abundance. So I just went over, bought gold, turned around, went back to the other station. It didn't make for the best content for the stream, but it did make me a lot of money. So if you're really looking to make money fast today, that's what I would recommend, doing deliveries. But I also would encourage you not to rush it. You want a big ship now. I don't recommend you do that. I'm serious. People who have a bunch of stuff say this, and you're like, yeah, whatever. But doing the struggle to get from the Sidewinder up to the Caspian, doing it by earning credits, is the gameplay, and you will actually be missing out if you jump ahead. You always thought the fact that the phonetic alphabet included Romeo and Juliet was very cool. I do know that it was invented by not the UN, but a complete global conglomeration. And they did decide on English, but they also made every single word something that everybody can say in every language. So the reason it's Romeo and Juliet is because everybody knows Romeo and Juliet. They all have it. They've all heard those words before. They need to be easy to say, and they need to be 3 syllables long. Romeo, Juliet, right? Sierra. Yeah. They need that's that way. If radio is bad and it's raining and your engine's on fire, you can still make out what they're saying. That's what it's about. Because there's a big difference between runway 18 Romeo and runway 18 Delta, right? So you need to make sure that those words are easy to hear, even in stressful situations. From Star Trek, they sure took inspiration on the Caspian. Yeah, that's true. And they took inspiration from Star Wars on the Type 11. How would I find planets that haven't been walked on before for the first fall bonus? That's what we're doing right now, actually. We're in a solar system no one's ever been to before. And we just scanned all 6 worlds. And all 5 of them, the 6th one being the star, all 5 of them are landable. So I could land on all 5 of these and get first footfall if I wanted to. But there's no exobio here that I know of, so. Oh, you were going to ask how to physically select a star out in the galaxy map and plot a course. You're not able to figure out what's going on. Oh, really? Okay, yeah, we'll look at that real quick. Hold on. So yeah, here's the galaxy map if you guys are new. Yeah, B, C, D, E, G, T are all very similar sounding, especially when there's lots of static on the radio. But Bravo, Charlie, Delta, Echo, Golf, Tango. Grounded. Okay. You've chosen a good one, my friend. That's a good one. There's no alien life on these worlds, right? That's what exobio is. But Intro has chosen a good one. I must land at the nearest... Oh, actually, I believe this is the nearest. They've chosen grounded, and I must land at the nearest star and do a loop-de-loop in my SRV. But I think you'll allow me to instead do a loop-de-loop in the air with my SLV. Because I've never used the Nomad at all. I've never loaded it. So we'll go to this planet. We'll launch the Nomad. We'll land on foot on the Nomad, and that's how we'll get grounded going. Now, something that happened last week, just so you guys know, I thought this was kind of fun. If you do grounded again, I have to go. The rule is I have to stop what I'm doing, land on a planet, do a donut if I have an SRV. And then get out of the ship and then get back in and I can fly away, right? So now that I'm headed this way, if somebody does grounded again, I have to stop what I'm doing, do that. So you could actually daisy chain groundeds if you wanted to. Yeah, get that first football. That's what we're doing. I was just about to leave this solar system, so this works out good. Especially since, how far are we in? 43 minutes in, and we have not yet launched the Nomad. So this, yeah, you're really helping me out here. But yeah, to find a new system, just go out in the bubble in any direction and start jumping, and you'll find a new system. Okay, I did not turn that down in time, so I believe we're gravity weld. This is where you use the loop of shame, because I screwed that up, and now I have to do a loop around the planet, and that's where the loop of shame is, just to try to get my goat in a different way. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, even when the chair is offline. Normally, I feel more self-conscious about that, but in this case, I gave them that extra day. One of the reasons I do this on Mondays and Wednesdays instead of Mondays and Tuesdays is because they do updates on freaking Wednesday. So I give Wagdard in the system an extra 24 hours, and because operations was so tricky to implement, they had to do another update today. In other words, it ain't my fault. So I don't feel too bad about it today, but I appreciate you guys hanging out, even though my chair's fancy for no reason. Yeah, you can also join the Discord, and you can wing up with these guys, and they'll show you how to make money. But again, I don't recommend you do that. I recommend that you do it the hard way. Oh, you know what? Do I even want to? Yeah, I want to land. I'm going around the planet so we can land on the sunny side.
Initiating orbital entry procedures for Body 5. It is an icy body with gravity of 0.11 g and a surface temperature of -423.7 degrees Fahrenheit.
I'm going around the planet. Being in the blue zone makes me go my fastest around this world. So. Man, is there no sunlight to this place? All right, I've had enough. I'm landing anyway. Oh boy, you guys have no idea how disorienting it is to not have this motion on this chair. That is not a brag, it's just true. I'm the person that makes the stream. Yeah, I know. I just have to be reminded of it. The chair certainly helps. The gimmick helps. Do you have to scam life for the first footfall bonus? No, you do not. Have you had any issues with ED Copilot today? Mine just stopped working a couple of times. No, I've not had any issues with ED Copilot today. But ED Copilot does do some server backend stuff. So what you're probably experiencing is it having just difficulty. Oh, right. Okay, we're in orbit now, right? And we don't want to land. Sorry, this is a brand new procedure. It's a new concept for me. Okay, you guys ready? Time to deploy the Nomad. Okay. Oh! All right. That was neat. Oh, wow. Oh, heck yeah. That's fast. My goodness. Okay. And I didn't even have all power to engines when I did that. Turn on the... There's no exobio on this planet. Well, we're turning on the scanner anyway. Oh, I'm about to run into this world. There we go. Dang, that's fast, y'all.
Landing gear deployed.
And all the buttons work like they do on my regular ship. Okay. Down we go.
In the next system, we will have the opportunity to observe Michael. It is a region.
And we're down.
Commander.
That's wild. That is wild. Okay. Now, I'm not even going to boot up the controller. We're just going to walk around with the keyboard and mouse. Yeah, the level of immersion I get is unreal when the chair's working. That's right. Okay. Now let's turn on the night vision here too.
First footfall has been recorded.
Oh,
Congratulations.
this one doesn't have it because we're not in our Artemis suit. Okay. Now I understand that when we back away from this, the doors will close. Wonder how far away we need to be. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's cool. Let's go around the back. Let's go in through the backside. Wow, look at it. Look at how it landed. FDev, this was brilliant. Making me wait 10 years for this really has made this a special moment. I really like this, and I like that it took this long to get it. So if I walk up to it, it opens. Hell yes! Technically, we're in a vessel, so you Star Citizen guys can suck my big toe. Forward. You came for the Simstarr and you stayed for me. See, that's the ticket. So that means that people are coming here and not staying for me because I haven't charmed them with my hypnotic dancing chair. Yeah, you love the glass cockpit. It's a good view. Unfortunately, we're on a completely dark world for some reason. You rammed a non-landable body. Yeah, that happens. Do you have scan life to be the first one on it for the footfall bonus? No, you just have to be the first person that's on it.
Everyone knows Nibbler is not the goat to frack with.
Stop trying to get my goat on a day like this. I don't know how much you actually get, but yeah, you get extra. Gasp, no uniform. Yep. There's no uniform today because this is a beach episode. However, this is an official Simstarr merch. See? Project Simstarr. It's got the Simstarr on it. I'm wearing it, which makes it canon. Here. Go buy that shirt. Go buy that shirt, and then you'll be in uniform when you wear it. Yeah, I can land anywhere. The next challenge is to see what crazy ledge you can land on. I agree. You get your name on the planet. Yeah, well, I'll show you that in a second, actually. Who's got that? Mervkin says Fed Ropet. So Merpet, you got that alien creature that we haven't named yet. All right.
Landing gear deployed.
Oh, landing gear was already up. Okay. Up. Okay, so I've only done this once because I did use a fighter one time. I ended up not really liking it.
Able to get some amazing images from our telescopes.
Hold on. There we go. There's the ship. Okay. So how do I dock with it, guys? Don't tell me. Let me figure it out. I probably have to initiate dock first. My guess would be the ship will continue to keep a distance if I don't. So contacts. No, that's not it.
Preparing for your
Down.
return. Commander.
Request docking. There we go. And there we go. Okay. So now I just fly into it, all right? How hard could that be? Coming in kind of hot. I wonder if that makes a difference. Did I... Oh, do I have to approach it from the back? Is that what's happening? Oh. Okay. Well, let's actually do that. Let's back up. Okay. Boy, this is a zippy little craft. I love it. This is great. And does it auto dock? Or do I have to? Okay, yeah, it auto docks. Okay, and then it will go back into the ship. Can we get that hat with the patch in the merch shop? Are you queuing me up, Josh? Are you loading up a segue? Yes, you can. I'm not going to sell the beret to you directly, not yet. But if you get the Hexagon, the Bestagon's patch kit, which is available in the merch shop, you get a mission. You get a mission patch for your sleeve. You get a vinyl sticker to place wherever you like, and you get this medallion, which goes
Yes, Commander.
right
Project
here.
Simstarr stands.
It goes right here on your beret. See? He hasn't bought a Bestagon's kit yet. But you can actually do that. You can get a beret with an official Project Simstarr medallion. Mine's 3D printed. This is an embroidered patch. But it is something that you can do. If you go back to the station now, will you get millions without scanning anything? I don't know if I'll get millions. I got to tell you, GT, go Gerald, bro. You're asking good questions, but you're asking them for the wrong reasons. You're hungry for money. You need to let that go. That's just a number, Money will come. I have $1 billion without even trying. I don't want $1 billion. I give it away to charity in game. I give it away so I don't have that much money. You don't have to worry about that. What you need to ask yourself is, do I want to scan exobio today? That's what you want to ask. And no, I actually don't. I want to fly the ship, which is what we're doing now. I guess I've never flown a fighter before. Yeah, I flew it one time and I hated it. I did not like it, so that's the only time I've ever done it. Yeah, you guys are both asking the same question. 07, the Blinken, though. Welcome.
Cannot comply.
Oh, hardpoints to deploy?
As we travel through this region, we will encounter
Okay.
a target.
Frameshift drive
Yeah.
charging.
Dust and gas that obscures the light from the stars behind it. It will be a challenge to study, but we might be able to learn more about the process of star formation.
3,
There we go.
1, engage.
You don't get any extra credits for first footfall. You only get your name on the planet. Are you sure about that, GB? Are you sure about that? Because it seems like you do get more when you turn into your cartography, your stellar cartography. I'm pretty sure you get a little bit more, but it's not the stuff that he's looking for, man. He's looking for big money fast. So that's not it. But I do believe you get more by doing first footfall. Oh, we don't have our next destination set. There we go.
Frameshift
That we do.
drive charging.
I like the channel points, as far as I know, are free over on the Twitch side. So I like the idea that you guys guide where you want me to land next.
4, 3, 2.
Initiated.
Yeah, it's not millions though. Yeah.
HFD 12-18. This star we are heading to is.
If you do scan bio on a world where you have first footfall, then you get a bonus of 4 times the worth of the bio. Yeah, that's the numbers he's looking for. Thank you for the follow, Paul BM. Welcome. You don't get that bonus for footfall just for the first for being able to scan a planet. Okay, that's not the way I would do it, but okay. Yeah, we're always willing to help you. Although I have found AI, especially Google's AI, to be very helpful in answering Elite Dangerous questions. So if you're not getting answers, you may want to switch the client up.
4, 3, 2.
Jump initiated. Heading to HS NX-BA95-0.
Okay.
This
So for you guys that are just getting here, all of the updates that Elite Dangerous has done has stopped my chair from being the Amazing Wonder chair. So it's also hot out here. You know, one of the hottest days on record. Who would have thought it? It's almost like burning fossil fuels and releasing those carbon atoms in the atmosphere. Creates a greenhouse effect where more heat is trapped, creating more extremes in weather conditions. But what would I know? Anyway, because the game itself is so borked, because my own life is full of real life drama, I decided to wear an official Simstarr beach uniform. This is the official uniform for going to the beach when you're on duty. I am wearing a uniform. It's just not the spaceman uniform you would expect. Yes, the updates broke the chair, Paul, but we are expecting that. The updates always break the chair. The only thing that's unusual today is that the implementation didn't go smooth. And the servers are all borked, and they've had to change the EXE twice in the last 24 hours. And every single time they change the EXE on my PC, we have to rehook the telemetry. That's done manually by a developer, and they're not here right now to do that. They're also probably waiting for everything to blow over. So I do not love AI. Do not love AI, but I do give it credit where it's due. It does tend to give accurate information when you ask it about the game Elite Dangerous. Yeah, Are you telling me to do a search on...
Heading to
On-
HXTL-KB420.
Sorry. I don't mean to tease. GT, did you just tell me, to do a search for the word Enterprise from Star Trek? Look at the Enterprise from Star Trek and then go, oh yeah, I guess the Caspian is Star Trek inspired? Bro, that's not how this works. I am the database in which an Enterprise search is necessary. I know them all, bloody A, B, C, and D. No, it is not related to the journal.
Fuel suit disengaged.
Hold on. How about this, GT? You should look up the USS Defiance from Deep Space Nine. Take a look at that. Okay, so yeah, let's talk about this real quick, since I don't have anything else to do anyway. This game uses telemetry heavily, okay? This game creates a physics engine that the ship moves around in the galaxy. So, when you're playing a first-person shooter, you're kind of inside of something that's inside of something that gives it the X, Y, and Z. This game actually uses the telemetry of roll, pitch, and yaw, shimmy, all of that to actually affect the game. So it's not an add-on thing, it's how the game is doing it. But they never did it so that we could use it for our own motion shares. But it is using that data. It must keep track of it for the game to work. So it sends it over to the RAM, into active memory, and those variables change. It's all hex code, but you can see the numbers changing, right? Somebody figured out which one of those it is. They grab on, they go and they look in the memory, they do a search. They go like this, they go, okay, pitch, and they see a number change, and they hook into that. And I found out just today that they only need to do that once. They go and they find one of the 6 data points, and then they say, okay, if pitch is in memory cluster 8, then it has to be 10 spaces over to be roll. So all they have to do is find one in the memory, hook it, and then they have to tell the plugin, okay, from now on, you're looking at row 10's section 8 for roll. You're looking in row 10, section 20 for pitch. That is all a fairly easy process when you know exactly what you're doing. But they have to be able to sign into the server to do it. So yesterday, the servers were down for a really long time. Wagnard knew that it was going to get changed again. So he's like, I have to hold off on doing it. This morning, they came out with a new EXE. So even if he had done it yesterday, this morning, it would have been redone anyway. So we also had server issues. So he couldn't even sign in this morning in order to run that test. All of this will be solved by the end of today, I'm sure. Elite Dangerous is a very stable game. They'll get the stability problem solved. Wagnard will have the time to get his telemetry, but the stream will be over by the time that happens. So that's why I have nothing in my system. How far out did I go? Isn't that the block of stars in the Eagle sector? We'll check the memory in a second. Why not? You're back and you have a horrendous idea. My pony, but it's a Nibbler cover called My Simstarr. If you make that, I will render out a video of Nibbler dancing to it. That's Roll the Red's idea. Right? That sounds like an old school computer game hacking for infinite lives. Yeah. It's actually Game Genie technology. You're not wrong, Paul. I cannot think of a difference between using a Game Genie to give yourself extra life in NES and what we're doing to grab the telemetry. Technically speaking, it's like if I told you I had to go up a flight of stairs, stairs don't change, right? So it's kind of like that. All right, I've pulled back a little bit. Give me a second.
Life support systems are in excellent condition, and I've just completed a thorough inspection. We should have no trouble maintaining the condition.
I'm out of Red Bull. Back to Earl Grey tea. I ran out of Red Bull, so I had to switch to Earl Grey tea that Gabby was nice enough to make us. Dirty Steve, you got yourself a Squidward, so that's good. This is in my official Simstarr tumbler, which is available on the merch store. Go Gerald, you forget that we are experienced decade-long fans of this game. We already have our free anaconda we got from Hutton Orbital. You're so glad I didn't do what most people would do and grab another Red Bull. Nah, we're gonna keep moving.
Frameshift drive charging.
So we did try the Hutton once, and I am looking forward to finding a planet, a new planet, and an unexplored world that doesn't have a that has some biologicals on it, and then we're going to scan those biologicals and try out the Hutton Orbital, and then I think we might take a break and try out Mech Warrior, because I'm actually surprised I'm able to play for this long. What I thought was going to happen is I thought jumping from star to star was going to cause it to check the network each time, and we were going to crash out pretty early. But it turns out that what it uses to check the solar system is a completely different database query on a completely different database than when you go onto a space station and you click stellar services, station services. It's a different thing, because when you click station services right now, it takes forever and then fails. But evidently jumping from star to star is not a big deal. You're bored, you don't know what to play even though you're in a lead at the moment? You should take a mission for an on-foot a stealth mission, and you should go try to steal their battery without getting caught. By the way, you subscribed? Oh, thank you so much, GT. You subscribed on YouTube. Excellent. Thank you. Yes, thank you, Nibbler. Oh, by the way, guys, I've set Nibbler to now randomize when he gives me these reminders. So he's going to say whatever in whatever order might come up. But yes, I will be going to the Sim Gaming Expo, September 18th through the 20th. I am a special guest. The Sim Gaming Expo. Last time I did this one, I did not mention the Sim Gaming Expo is going to have a lot of cool stuff in it. It is geared towards racing because that is super popular. So they're going to have different racing tournaments. So all the big racers are going to be there. But they also are big into flight, not just sci-fi flight, but they're going to be doing TCS, Microsoft Flight Simulator, War Thunder. There's another one that was brought to my attention. I forgot the name. I'm sorry about that. But they are going to have that, and they're going to have a bunch of motion and non-motion simulators geared towards flight, as well as a couple of big names in that area showing off all of their new technologies. It is going to be a cool thing. I'm looking forward to being able to try it all out. I'm also this close to locking in that Gabby and I will be representing one of the manufacturers at their booth. In other words, they're not coming. They weren't able to get a pass into the States, and they asked if anybody could help them through a life of questionable choices. Gabby and I are very qualified to do that. So we will probably be at a booth letting you know about one of the manufacturers. I'll keep you abreast on that happening. But anyway, if you type in SGE15, you get 15% off your purchase if you buy a ticket. It is in Chicago, Illinois at the end of this summer, and I hope to see you guys there. Oh, right, the Eagle sector. I forgot to look into that.
They almost
07
got
Dirty
me,
Steve.
but I choose
Stop
the
trying
attempt.
to get my goat. 07, everyone. You had to go get your SRB's tags renewed at the DMV system. I kind of had to do that for an entire house yesterday. Okay. Even thinking about that gives me the freaking heebie-jeebies. There are 23 planets here. Let's see. Is this a place somebody's been to before? Hold on. Yeah, I don't think this is a new place, so we'll go to the next one that is. You said bye, GT. I'm not sure why, but goodbye if you're leaving. Oh, darn it, I forgot about the stars again. Yeah, we'll look at it when I get to the next place. I paused, so you were just filling dead. You know, GB, you always seem to have a good excuse as to why you're interrupting me.
All have scoopable stars.
What did you say before? That you're just setting up a friendly hello trend by trying to get my goat? Is that what you said? Okay, so here's the cluster of stars that he recognized. He said in order to get that clear, you have to be out quite a ways. Well, we are using the Caspian, so let's see how far out we've gone. Oh yeah, we're pretty dang far from civilization now. We are out in the black for sure. Okay. Not the place we want. And that's okay. You just joined. How far out of the bubble are we? Well, I don't know the exact number, but I think you're looking at that right now because there's a delay between when I read what you say and what you see. So I'm probably answering that question for you in real time.
This next star is scoopable, as are the sun.
It's about 4,000 light years. We've got 27 jumps from our destination, and that's when we'll check to see how far out, I think. Ooh, that sense of vertigo, man, it's crazy. Hold on. By now, I am so far out by now that I should be getting new star systems discovered. Good job, Commander. Like everywhere I go. So let's change our route. This place is
setting course for Uchos. WW-C.
I thought it said distance from Sol from here, but
in 2 jumps.
I don't see that info. If you guys know where it's at, let me know.
Frameshift drive charging.
But yeah, we're looking for a new solar system. We're looking for one that no one's ever been to before, has exobio of any kind. We'll land, we'll search that exobio, right? And then we will end the Elite Dangers part of the stream today. And we'll try to get MechWarrior running right live on stream. That seems like a good idea to me. Yeah, I am going down the plane. I selected one that was way low on the plane. So I'm a little surprised.
WW-C V320.
Yeah, this is a place people have been to before as well.
Frameshift drive charging.
You're about 2,899.65 light years from the Simstarr home system. So yeah, we've done about 2,000 light years today. Oh, I didn't see that about the cup. Yeah, he's kick off the World Cup. That's nice.
32-0.
I'm not a sports guy, so it doesn't really affect me. They are playing here in Atlanta, or at least they did. But me and Gabby decided not to go into Atlanta during that time.
Commander, we have arrived at the requested location.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Oops, wrong button. Which again is not a new place. This is not a place that no man has gone before. Oh, it's neat though. It's cool looking. Okay. Go down. We'll just go straight down, y'all. We don't have a destination today. We're rambling, men. Okay, and from here, we'll start going across. I'll choose something far away.
WX-C C15-1.
Ah, you're in the Simstarr system and just plotted it. Okay, that's cool. Thanks for doing that work for me.
Drive charging.
I am tipped, going back, you guys were asking about the beret with the patch on it. I do have a plan to sell the berets myself because I can fulfill the order myself. But I'd have to order it from Amazon, mail it to me, attach the beret, the patch, and then send it out. That's going to be more expensive than just buying it. And you know, I've already got some joke stuff. Like I've got the Nibbler flag now.
This is the final stop in our current route.
The Nibbler, shirtless Nibbler pride flag is available on the store. I don't expect anybody to ever buy that, but I do have a gag one on there. So do I want to put the hat has a gag option? I don't know. I haven't decided. I know people are lazy and they do prefer it when people do the work for them. So I might. Okay. Wait. Sorry, the heat's getting to me now. Let me try this again. Let's zoom over. We want to go someplace completely uninteresting. There we go. Let's go to the corner of this galactic map. So we want to start finding places that no one's ever been to before. I know I've said that before, but I'm reminding myself what it is I'm doing. You like the beret idea? I tell you what, guys, I've actually had fun. Like, it has been enjoyable to fulfill the Bestigons
Scooping complete.
thing. So this isn't even an ad for it. I'm just sharing it with you. The Bestigons kit. Getting the order. I'm going to cover up the trinket because that's in the front now. Getting the order that somebody wants a Bestigons kit, and then going over and pulling out the envelope and loading it up, and then going and getting the other envelope and sealing that up. All of this we bought at the Amazon liquidation store to start with, and then popping it over into the mail, the U.S. Post Office mail system, and then taking it physically to the post office to print the label. All of that has actually been really enjoyable. So it's not been extra labor. It's just been an extra cool thing, because who doesn't want to take their art and have somebody buy it and mail it to them, right? I mention it because the beret will probably be the same thing. I'm nervous about having to buy it from Amazon first, but they've been selling it. They've been selling these berets since Amazon started selling goods. So I can trust that they're there, and I can always refund if I can't get it. So I can offer the beret in the same colors that Amazon does. Buy it, mail it to myself, attach the patch to it. So I will probably get around to doing that. You just came back from around here? Is that why I can't find any new stars? Because you went and found them all? Welcome, Crispies. How's your World Cup going? And yeah, we've mostly been behaved. People keep trying to get my goat, but we've mostly been behaved. Is that even on?
The star coming up is scoopable, as are the subsequent 22 stars.
Yeah, I think so. It's just hot out here, guys. I'm glad I'm not wearing my jacket today.
Fuel scooping. System scan complete.
You'll find me in an unexplored system as soon as your game can load. This is where I'd keep my Elite Dangerous if I had some.
Frameshift drive charging.
We've got 60 jumps. We'll find something new with an exobio on it in that jump, I think.
3, 2,
Now jumping to Uhtras neutral.
So I've had a lot of people ask me, hey, Mech Warrior, you should try it. It's going to be tricky to get to work. It's definitely going to work, but I'm going to have to install new plugins and learn new workflows. And I'll give you guys a little bit of a taste of what that's like today.
fuel scooping complete.
Slow operations, slow operations. I like it. How's the day? The day's going well. It's hot out here. We're having our beach episode, which I figure you'll appreciate. Oh, it's 7, by the way, Kai. And operations is still pretty sloppy. That's a technical term, not a judgment. It doesn't work right, so we're lucky that we're getting gameplay at all today. We're focusing only on the Nomad today.
3, 2,
No new systems will be found until morale improves. Okay.
Heading to
I guess you guys got to post smiley faces in the chat now. How do I make a Simstarr? Are there instructions? Kind of. Check out the How Do playlist. The How Do playlist is all the shorts in which I talk about it. And I do get technical about it, but it's more the philosophy of where to get one of these. Because once you have one, getting it to work is a technical process, but one that can be walked through. But to my knowledge, nobody has one and then wants to do it. Otherwise, I would give them a step-by-step guide. But doing that now would require a lot of time on my end for a fictional person. Let me word it this way. To make an actual step-by-step guide, somebody has to have standing to ask for it.
3, 2,
Now jumping to
Yeah, the downsides of the Simstarr is that it's freaking huge and it's heavy. Well, maybe we can work together on that step-by-step guide. Now, I want you to listen to those shorts, Barry. If you get a hyperfixation, you decide you want a motion simulator.
systems
Doing it at a low cost is possible. But what I worry about when people see me fly around day in and day out on this, I worry that they'll go, "Oh, that's totally doable. I'll do that every day," without realizing that it's a lot like buying a piece of home exercise equipment where you have to put the effort into getting on it. So you might be buying yourself an expensive hat rack unless you kind of dedicate yourself to doing the sim lifestyle. I don't mean it the way that those words sound. You remember when your mom said you could have a puppy if you could prove that you're responsible? You have to prove to yourself you're responsible enough to have a simulator by playing a lot of sim games before you ever get your frame. So give yourself a couple of weeks before you buy one. But if you do buy one, hang out with me and we'll work on it together. I can walk you through the process.
complete.
Another one, if those aren't downsides, so you have a concrete floor you can press it on. You have the space, the time, and the know-how. The other thing is that you're going to need 240 volts. I'm using my my car's EV plug right now in my garage. I read that fleet carriers were enshittified for the updates. What's wrong with the carriers? What's changed about them? I think they're a little too busy with the fire to make fire jokes. Oh, it's grounded time? Alrighty, hold on. Let's see if we can even land here.
Fuel scoping.
We cannot land here. So the rule is it's the nearest one. So we will push on to the next one. Oh, does it? I didn't know that. In Scotland, he says 240 comes out of the wall. So you're good. Yeah, you're good. If you've got a big space with a strong floor, you've got 240 volts. Yeah, you should be able to find one in Scotland. Nibbler's reminding you that I dual stream. This is something I like to bring up every stream. So he has linked the YouTube to the Twitch guys, and he's linked the Twitch to the YouTube guys. People couldn't make jumps with their carriers because they were stalled. Yeah, they're probably still stalled. Because it's my impression that anything that uses the background simulation server, so that's anything with power play, any space stations, fleet carriers are basically mobile space stations. They're gonna be broken. But if you're flying out into the black, which I am right now, you shouldn't have any trouble. Okay, there we go. Nearest planetoid. 240 volts for the motion, or just a specific kind of device you can use. I don't know. This system uses 240 volts throughout. It's 100% 220. And I don't know why that is. There are two possible reasons. It needs the extra voltage and amperage to run the motors smoothly and effectively, or it simply was built in China and they were using their own localized standard and then send in an inverter when you buy it. Maybe it's both. Maybe it's just the China one. I don't know. But everything in this thing is 240. So the computers have bricks. This is rare, but I swear it's true. The 3 PCs that are in this machine are all using they're all using power supplies that only run on 240. If you plug them into 420, if you plug them into 120, they won't boot up. That's a Chinese thing. They only make boxes like that when they expect those boxes never to leave the mainland. The Simstarr looks like one of those old Ace Combat arcade cabinets. I could see that, yeah. Yeah, to get that kind of power in the States, you have to unplug the washing machine and the dryer, actually, and use a special monster plugs. That's what I'm doing. I'm actually pulling off the dryer. The car's EV plug pulls off the dryer. Oh, looks like I'm coming in too hot. That's okay, though.
Orbital flight engaged.
Initiating orbital entry procedures for Body 2. It is a high metal content body with gravity of 0.18 G and a surface temperature of -70.9 degrees.
This will be nice because this will be our first landing of the Nomad in daytime. You've got that right, Kai. I'm not pre-wired in the basement, but I have the wherewithal to add another fuse dedicated only to the Simstarr. The fuse box is going to be sitting right next to where the Simstarr is going to go. Okay, there we go. We have dropped off 2,000 kilometers from the ground. We are going to deploy our Nomad. Wow. That's a noise. Oh, I didn't notice that before. Check out these HUDs. Oh, that's cool. Good job, FDev. You've done a good job. I know you're probably stressed today.
Landing gear deployed.
I know you're probably stressed today because of the server issues. But this, oh, that's beautiful. This Nomad is really a work of art. I like it. Switching to Nomad. Okay, disembarking. Do you have big subwoofers for the base? Yes, I have 3 bass shakers in the Simstarr. You can actually see one right here. That's an official butt kicker in the back. And then underneath this thing are 2 old bass shaking discs that I bought at Skycraft in Orlando. That's not a store anymore. Like 25 years ago. I get my butt shook. So I feel every freaking sound this game does, and this game is well known for having excellent sound design. So it is a haptic I highly recommend. You don't have to have a fancy chair to do it. You can get a bass shaker cheap, an amp cheap, and get your butt shaking pretty much with one Amazon buy of about $30, maybe $60. But yeah, here's the Nomad, and here's us out of it. Let's back away. Yeah, the door's closed. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's nice. I understand. I don't know if it's official yet, but you're going to be able to buy cosmetics and fill this ship with all kinds of different doodads. I prefer a more lean design, so I'm already pretty happy with what we have here. No, you should make me ground. That's a good that's a good use of that reward. Yeah, if you guys want to talk to us, not just me, but the whole crew, he's right. You can join our Discord where we talk about this stuff all the time. We love talking about motion stuff.
And contract periodically, varying in brightness in a regular cycle. Some can be used as a measure of distance to other.
Kai, you are such a negative thinker sometimes. He's calling it names. He's saying it's dead on arrival.
The
He's
crew
saying,
remains loyal, as do I.
oh my goodness. All right, well, I will chastise you later, Kai, because we got to land. It says to land on the nearest planet, so we're landing on the nearest planet. Landing gear was raised. Landing gear was raised, guys.
Now at 57%.
Oh, that's funny. Okay.
Touchdown. Commander, our second
disembark.
landing on this body.
I mean, that's all that does, man. What do I got to do? Turn around. How do I get back on this boat? Yeah, there you go. You should get yourself a xenomorph from the Simstarr. Have Ropet simulate an animal for you. That's way better than getting my goat, which you guys seem to be determined to do. Yeah, drink another Kale smoothie. You need to chill. Oh yeah, so I will finish teasing you for just a little bit more. Hold on. Let's how do I do this? Press stocking. So we got to loop around it anyway. You're saying that it's dead on arrival. It's just having some server issues, man. It's having some server issues. There's a difference between this, nobody likes this is a flop, and there's a little bit of server maintenance issues. Yeah, you posted two above that should be undiscovered. Okay, I'll head right to them. That's a good idea. It's kind of Thursday because you're off on Friday. Yeah, I agree. That's a bad thing for me. You remember I'm trying to fix a tax issue? I'm supposed to have a full week to do it, but the holiday weekend turned it into having like 5 business days to only having 3 business days, and this week only having 2 business days. That's neat. Boy, I wish the SRV worked this way. So that's what's so stressful about that. Getting the money to pay those taxes and getting it done in those business days, because almost everything that's legit takes 3 days. No way, I'm not telling them what it is. I was just talking taxes in general. Still got some in it, but I am going to need some, I think. They did banana time like during the opening credits. Yeah. Should give me another one. Should give me another one.
Crew,
You should give me another one.
This is a
That's the last one?
burst of radiation that can
You should make a synthetic banana.
so be sure to take necessary precautions.
Yeah, you can. You're gonna make brownies? You should make brownies. The chat. Should Gabby make me freshly made chocolate brownies? You guys let me know. So Kai is in Hawaii, and he lives a very aloha life. But when he's annoyed, he goes full, like calling it by a mock name and calling being mean. I'm telling you this because this operations launch is not going smoothly, so he's calling it sloperations, and he says that he's calling them fraudacy. Yeah, and he says that it's dead on arrival, and I'm just like, it's only been it's a. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's we're running a live beta on Maine. That happens. It's unfortunate, but it happens. Yeah. Okay. Hi, Gabby. I like brownies. Yeah. Well, what did the chat say? Yes. Kai admits that he's an asshole. Let's see here. A synthetic banana. They do want a synthetic banana. Oh, they're just not figuring out I was talking to you because it is right next to the camera. Everybody says yes, please make brownies. Yes from Crispies. Yes from Dragon Master. Make them with Odin. He gives you Odin's blessing. Jenna Berserker is going, with you. You need to see that emote. Hold on. That's on the Twitch side. Because it's you in the middle and hands are going up and magic powers coming out of your hands. That's the thing he can do. Yeah. Yeah. They do that to you all the time, but this time these are brownie making magic hands. I'll have to tell you the recipe of a synthetic banana later. Thanks, dear. All right, guys. GB, can you give me that location again? Hold on. I'm going through the chat right now. Should be going through this chat. There's got to be an easier way to do what I'm doing right now. Okay, boom. Discovered. There we go. This one too. Okay, so I'll just type in the first one I see. Keyboard. He says TR. TR? Is that an option? That doesn't seem right. Let me see if I can find the other one. I see you trying to get my goat. Yeah, if you can give me that station again, actually, I don't see it. You probably already have since I'm taking so dang long. Okay. How do I close this now? Close. There we go. And we're back. Alrighty. Okay, so you did say TR space 2? Is that a thing? Oh, it is. I've never noticed a TR sector before. That's interesting. Okay, TJ dash
The inertial dampening system is
R
functioning properly, but I suggest
C
you increase the dampening level during the
4 dash 0. Okay, let's see. $16 jumps from here. That sounds pretty good to me. Oh man.
Sector TJ Shah C4-0. We will reach our destination in 16 jumps.
Frameshift drive charging.
I just got another minor wave of vertigo because the chair isn't moving.
3, 2, 1, engage.
You're waiting for your hat? Oh yeah, did you get that sorted out? What did they say? Dirty Steve ordered the SRR02 hat, but unfortunately he had it to the wrong address. I don't actually supply that hat. Fourth Wall does directly, so I had him contact Fourth Wall. I don't know what they did to fix it. Picking an ad break out. You thought it was closer? That's fine. That's fine.
4, 3, 2.
How did you determine that it was an undiscovered sector of space? That's what I'd like to know.
This star and the next 13 stars in our route are all scoopable.
We could race there.
Look out for red giant stars, which are some
We're now 15 jumps from TR2 sector TJ Shah C4-0.
They said sorry, and it's how far away is that address to your house? You could contact the address and let them know that you're expecting a package there and work it out locally. That might work for you. The SRV survey checks the EDSM database in real time. Oh, interesting. Hey, perfect timing, Nibbler. We've talked a lot about the merch today for whatever reason.
Heading to Uchos QZ Shenbi.
I like this new randomizer on Nibbler. I had it set up so I knew at what part of the show it would bring stuff up, but this is pretty good.
Fuel scooping.
Yeah, he said like Dirty Steve said something like 13 Elm Street Drive, and he meant 13 Elm Street Street. Sorry, 13 Elm Drive versus 13 Elm Street.
Frameshift drive charging.
So in their defense, it takes them a while to embroider that logo onto that hat, man. You had time to fix that. A race is something James can get behind. Okay, I can do a race. I can try to do this as fast as I can.
We're jumping to features section.
Okay, to get a really good chance of finding undiscovered systems, you need to be like 4,000 to 5,000 light years from the goal. Yeah, I think we're like 2,000. And once you're that far out, you will automatically start seeing things, especially if you start flying to the galactic core, because the most of the billions of stars are in that galactic core.
Fuel scooping complete.
You made some chicken nuggies for lunch because you didn't know what else to make, and not because you're autistic.
Drive charging.
I'm not sure what we're going to have for lunch today.
4, 3, 2.
Jump initiated.
Thank you for joining me today, you guys. I was this close to not doing the stream at all today, because I was just overwhelmed. And then I'm gonna bring it up again. I'm gonna show it again. I was just so tickled with my joke, Nomad Sky, and I liked my little animation, my little. Look at that Nomad. Look at that Nomad. Look at it
System scan
flying away.
complete.
I wonder if he's gonna hang out. Nope, there he goes.
Fuel scooping.
Oh, that's funny to me. So yeah, that joke and knowing that you guys would be supportive with no chair or not is what made me come today.
Charging.
That being said, I probably will end a little bit early. You're gonna order a pizza? That's an excellent idea. Well, people with super tasting food, it's not a disorder. People who super taste food tend to like chicken nuggies and French fries.
This star and the subsequent 9 stars are
You can't really do pizza not unless you get it right now. You have a schedule now. Oh, what a schedule? Oh, you mean on the stream, or did you get a new job?
Fuel scooping.
Okay, the next solar system. I should have been paying more attention to this to begin with. The next solar system is an undiscovered solar system. No one's ever been there before. I should have just been looking at that this whole time. But you know, you get distracted. Let's say.
Frameshift drive charging.
Man, I will again praise FDev. They are having trouble with their server integration right now. An unexpected glitch has happened. I will praise them on that being a different system than the Stellar Forge solar data, because this Stellar Forge solar data is working actually above average, probably because there's less users right now. This system is going so smooth. Good on you, FDev. You've done a great job here. Okay, new solar system. Who dis?
System scan complete. Fuel scooping.
Oh, there's nothing here. It also didn't say new system discovered. Huh. Well, the next one isn't, but the next two are, so... hold on, I want to double check that.
Disengaged.
Yeah, there's nothing here.
Frameshift drive charging.
It wasn't going smooth either. I need AC in the cargo bay. Yeah, I don't have AC money. I do have, sitting right over here, I have one of those AC units on wheels, and I have the exhaust plugged into the back going into an exhaust fan I have for my 3D printer with the fan on, so it's sucking that air out, but it can't keep up. It's not a very good air conditioner. It can keep the temperatures in the 80s. It can keep it from being 90 in here, but that's about it.
We have 9 jumps left to go.
The problem is I just can't afford another one. People gave me some really good advice about a split air conditioner. I really liked what they had to say. You buy it and I can install that real easy, but I can't afford it. The cheapest one's like $300. The one I actually need is like $400 or $500. I just don't have that. But there we go. I just don't have that, but I also really do plan to move down to the basement. I wanted to do it this year, but that's not looking likely at this point. But I can move this entire thing downstairs to my sci-fi set basement, and run the show from there, and that's sitting right next to the air conditioner. So I just have to add a vent, and I'd be good. You don't like cilantro because it tastes like soap? Yeah, I agree. It tastes like soap to me too. Yeah, it took me a long time to realize that Gabby really does have different taste buds than I do. A different sense of smell. One's not better than the other. She's just good at picking out some scents, and I'm good at picking out other scents. I wonder if ED Copilot is having trouble connecting to the master database. And that's why it's not talking about this being a new system, because I'm pretty sure no one's ever been here before. We'll double check that in a second, but I think that's true. I didn't even check. We only have 20 items to scan. They're mostly moons. ED normally reminds me when there are exobios on these things, so I'm not sure what to do if she's not reading the database as well as she should. We'll know in a second. I will simply scan all of this stuff. I've only got 5 to go, 4 to go.
Biological signal
There we go.
detected in body C2.
We got one. We got one. Let me go ahead and mark that.
C2 is landable with an atmosphere. Wacko. It has not had a recorded first footfall. Shall we go check it out?
There we go. I got that one with a bio sign. Usually just one bio means it's bacteria, which would normally be a problem, but the Nomad should fix that for us.
1 biological signal and 2 geological signals detected on body C3.
Okay.
C3 is landable with an atmosphere.
What about C4?
Echo. It has not had a recorded first footfall. Shall we go check it out?
All right, last one for big money.
System scan complete.
Okay, it's landable with an atmosphere. It's already been discovered.
Landable with an atmosphere. Already discovered, but no recorded first footfall.
If this has already been discovered, that means that the entire system has already been discovered. Let's see here. Yep, somebody's been here before. I can't always trust the map I'm getting off of Icarus Terminal then, which is fine.
Frameshift drive charging.
GB, that's not obvious. He's saying that ED didn't tell you you were first because you obviously weren't first. That's not necessarily true. ED might not be checking the database properly.
Jumping to each.
Now, the second part where he tells you the planet view is obvious, but we can't automatically trust ED because one of them is wrong, either Icarus or ED, and they're both pulling from the Inara database. So it's not a guarantee that ED would be correct. That being the case, though, that being said, ED was correct.
A new system discovered.
There we go.
Congratulations, Commander.
Now we're seeing what we want to see. All right.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Let's take a look, see what we got here. Oh, it's all sun. Whoops, all suns.
Frameshift drive charging.
Boy, the galaxy's becoming a known quantity, isn't it? That's crazy.
We have successfully transitioned to witch space. Heading to Echos to move
Check
Exobio
something for
39%.
later on in the stream. The should be a new system as well. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, didn't work. Fine.
Fuel scoping.
Any news on the server downtime before tonight's server tick? No news. They had to turn the server off earlier, just before the stream started, so they might have to turn it off again. Oh wait, was this a new place? I wasn't paying attention, so I was looking at something else at the time. Activity, new system. No, not a new system. Okay. Moving on.
Drive charging.
We know there's a new system at the end of our jump, so.
4, 3, 2.
You have successfully.
Once I started scanning the planets, you're right.
D9-15.
You are, of course, right. That's the fun part about Elite, though, is that some things might be obvious, but there's so many like little telltale signs that something is happening
You have 6
that you
jumps.
might rely on one, and then in a circumstance it might not work.
Scoping.
Elite's full of little details. All I'm trying to say.
Fuel scoping complete.
There's always another way. Oh, I'm playing in solo today, by the way, because I did want to reduce the load on the server's database hunting. So I'm playing completely alone today. I see that because I saw Dragon Master came online today.
4, 3, 2.
Jump initiated. Heading to Uchos Polish QB 38-0. The subsequent 3 stars are also scoopable. El numero uno.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. When I come in, if I see a bunch of bodies on the radar, then it's already been discovered. He's right about that. I didn't think it was a pot shot. Don't be self-conscious. It's cool. I was just saying that it wasn't. I was using it the same way you were. You were saying obvious, like on a technical level, and I was just responding back on that same technical level. It's not guaranteed, is what I was saying. Now you've brought in other things, other details I really should be paying attention to. So you are correct in more ways than one.
3, 2.
We have successfully.
The servers were down early this morning. The forums were all burning with Never Play on patch day. That's true, but today isn't patch day. That was yesterday. But I'm glad to have gotten my stream happens on time if the game is running or not. And as a reminder, you guys, we're going to switch it up. I think we'll try to get where you're going. Why is that horrible? What's going on? Oh yeah, thanks, Gabby. Gabby let me lick the spoon. She never lets me lick the spoon. I usually save this for a show. I know what you guys like. Here, we'll act like you did banana time. Thanks, dear. All right, what would we do? What are we up to? We're just jumping in the next one. Yeah, your optimist said discovered by tag. Now, my favorite way of telling when I'm paying attention is Icarus Terminal. They have the logo. You can see it here. It's a little radar logo, which is normally accurate. But what it means that these are on here is that nobody has scanned it and sent the data to Icarus, is what's going on.
As is the subsequent star in our route.
Every time you go to a new star system in this game, it loads it up for the very first time. Not even the devs have seen those star systems before.
We're now 3 jumps from TR2.
So that's why they pop when they pop up populated on the star map. That's because the game already knows about it, can load it up in advance.
Fuel sync disengaged. Frame
But you know, I'm not hitting on all cylinders today. I'm not going on all cylinders. I'm not doing like my most dedicated thinking to the game. That's what's going on right now. Is that a new system? That wasn't a new system, was it? No.
This star we are heading to is scoopable.
If it were, it would be green on the words. So. You know, licking that spoon. Normally I joke with you guys, and I know what you're really here for. So if you leave immediately after me doing that, I know that you got what you were after and you're ready to go. But I'm not going to do that joke today because there is pretty much a guarantee that I'm going to do it again. So it's in your best interest to stay.
frame shift drive.
Yes, thank you, Nibbler. Don't forget to click like and don't forget to follow on the Twitch side. Following is free. My numbers on the Twitch side are really low because I stopped doing Twitch for like 8 months. If you're enjoying it, a follow would be helpful. Sometimes people won't read into you, won't look at you when numbers are that low. So.
Shell D9-15.
You're gonna go rest since you're not feeling well at the moment. I'm with you, man. I'm gonna end this stream short myself.
But the subsequent
Feel better. Go get some rest.
We're now 1 jump from TR2 sector TJ Dashar C4-0. You will have to supercharge here, or use SD injection to make
Frame
the
shift
system
drive
96
operating beyond safety limits. Frame shift drive supercharged.
Thank you, emulated penguin. Thank you for the follow. It's exactly what I'm hoping for.
Frame shift drive charging.
Yeah, don't forget to take care of your bodies, guys. I say it at the end of every stream, so I'll say it now. Take care of yourself. It's important, especially now. Look out for other people. If you can help them in some way, you should. Never punch down, but punch up if you're at all able.
Jumping to TR2 sector TJ.
Speaking of that, with the minor drama of the war in our system, which we lost, by the way, I need to officially say that on the stream. The guys that were pro-slavery managed to keep slavery active on Project Simstarr. They are under the mistaken impression that I am the large streamer, and I'm just not. 23 views on YouTube, 12 views on Twitch. That is not large streamer category, guys. And I only mention it just because you guys can sometimes, or not you guys, it's human nature to mistake two similar things. I am not doing badly on my YouTube shorts. So my YouTube career is going well. The numbers are very, very promising, right? But when it comes to the stream itself, people just want the shorts. They don't want the stream. So if you see a short that can, not always, but sometimes pull 1 million views, and you think, wow, that guy's a big streamer, that guy's a big shorts guy, right? I'm a big shorts guy, not a big streamer. You come to the stream and I'll be able to count how many people are here, right? To be a big streamer, I need to be in at least triple digits. I'm just saying it because, you know, you never know. Those guys might be watching right now. They might enjoy the stream, but not like that I wanted to end slavery on that system. They might be watching now, and I might be helping them understand that that one thing is not another thing. You know, Taylor Swift, really popular. Taylor Swift. I don't think she's a very big streamer. She'll get big numbers if she streams, but if you look at her streaming numbers, they're not very good. Because she doesn't stream on Twitch, if ever, right? That's all I'm saying. Like, I had a guy raid into me last week, and when they did, they brought 119 people over, right? That is a lot more than 11. I think we lost one. I think they were like, what? You're not a big streamer? I'm out of here. Boy, we haven't found any exobio.
The warp engines are functioning within expected parameters, but I detected some unusual energy readings in the stargate. I'll investigate and let you know if we need to take any action.
There are more beach fights during the winter season. In the summer swell, you get more tourists wanting to show you how to surf. Yeah, it's too hot to fight. Done. 19 planets, but I don't think any of them have any exo on them, unfortunately.
System scan complete.
All right, we've system scanned, but we didn't find any exobio, so we have to keep going. We have to find some other place to be. I have an idea of where I want to go. Why is Project Simstarr on here twice? Let's look at that. Baker's Hub. To the Scott. Oh, because it's a squadron bookmark. Those are favorites, that's why. Okay. Wacko's World. Now, Wacko's World is way far away. This is hundreds of jumps.
Everything looks good, and we should have no problems for the next few minutes.
It is 91 freedom units outside and 88 freedom units inside. So the AC is doing something.
Setting course for Bayer Euro, LE-O-B34-2.
All right, I should explain what I was doing right there. I have a solar system that I found that has 88 worlds on it. I call it Wacko's World. It is all the way over here, right? So I just set a straight line to it. So I'm going to be coming out this way. And because I'm coming from this direction, chances are I'll find what we're looking for. That system was also discovered by somebody not using the data apps. Yeah, that happens. Wow, look at all those discovered systems. Almost everything's discovered. Good grief. Yeah, the first to even have a chance at finding something. The first 42 jumps are all discovered. Good grief, that's a lot. Oh, you know what I'll do? Hold on. I know how to find something new. All right, I'll give that one a try. Give me a second, though. Because we are currently, this is what I expected to see all day. A long delay between each jump. So this is the first time I've seen a delay.
Fuel scooping. System scan complete.
Okay, Jeep is recommending another local system, so we'll give that a look-see. He says we should go to... Oh.
Fuel scooping complete.
Yeah, get out 5,000 light years. I know. I'm actually just ready to move on. I want to try. I want to try the Mech Warrior today, since we don't have any telemetry today anyway. I want to try it, and so I'm ready to move on. But we really do need to find an exobio that we can read. So I guess the next time we come across exobio at all, that's what we'll do. Okay, it's only 2 jumps away. Thanks, GB.
Setting course for Uchos.
Because we're not moving around at all right now, right? So my thinking is, yeah, we've got 2 hours left of the scheduled stream. I think we should stop here, scan some exobio, get the feeling of the Nomad, shut down, load up Mech Warrior, figure out how to make the controls work, right? So we need forward, backwards, turn left, turn right, that kind of thing. We need to get that going. Once we've done that, then go in and see if we can get telemetry to work. You guys feeling me on that? Or do you think I should make that a special stream? I want undiscovered exobio, but I'll take regular explored exobio at this point.
GC-J D10-12.
Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging.
You think that's a good idea? What do you know? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're going to have to do it eventually anyway.
Jumping to GC-J D10-12.
Yeah, the Elite is broken, right? That's not bringing in more people at all. So now is a good day to do it. I'm probably never going to do it unless I do it on stream. So we'll go ahead and we'll complete the search.
Fuel scooping. System scan complete. Fuel scooping complete.
Nothing here. Okay. What we will do is we will go to places. No, that's not it. Places of interest. No. Just a moment. How did I do this before? What was the bookmarks? No, not it. I was just going to type in exobio. I was just going to type in exobio, but biologicals. No, that's not it. Do I just not see it here? Raw materials trader, industrial factors, mining, commodities, ship outfloating, shipyards, vessel repair. I could have sworn there was a exobio roads to riches button I could press. Where is it though? I don't remember now. It would be under E for exobio. Okay. You made the beat, and it's good. Yeah, I could get a science advisory company to sing for us. That'd be a thing. I can't do it right now, but that'd be a thing. All right, guys, let's Can I search?
The ship's communication systems are operating as expected, but I've detected some interference in the subspace channels. I'll look into the issue.
How does it search for that? No. Location search. All right, well, let's just head back to where to civilization. Oh, known exobio. Okay, so Jeeves has got one for us. Known exobio. And it's nearby too. CHOO. No. OSS. No. QK. -Q. One of the things I'm actually happy with is when we're we're actually working together. That's better than me looking the stuff up. I much prefer to get this stuff from you guys than to look it up myself. You know, a little bit of interaction. The crew is actually plotting a navigation for me.
Setting course for Uchos, QK-Q C21-2.
Uchos Gali.
Just one jump away.
And setting course. Oh yeah, we're gonna get there in one jump. All right, that's nearby.
Keep an eye.
3, 2,
Now jumping to Uchos, C21-2.
Whoosh.
The star we are approaching is scoopable. Commander, we have arrived at the requested location.
fuel scooping.
Okay, there are 11 bodies and 5 of them have
Bodies in
bio.
the system which have biological
Okay.
signals whose type has not been confirmed. Boss.
Okay. There's not that many here, so there's other ways to do it, but let's just run up the FSS real quick.
Fuel scooping complete.
Boot up the surface scanner and see what we get. We'll just go to the first one that has exobio on it.
A1 is landable with atmosphere. Discovered, but no first footfall. We could still go check it out maybe. One biological signal detected on body A2.
Enemy A2. Well,
A2 is terraformable, but already been
there's
discovered.
only 2 more. There's only 2 more. Let's
2 biological signals detected on body A4.
A4. Okay.
A4 is landable with atmosphere. 2 biological signals detected on body A3.
System scan.
A3 is landable with atmosphere.
We'll just choose A4 because it does not matter what biologicals it are. It is. There we go. Selected. And let's go. Yeah, I'm not looking for abundance. That's fine. This one's got 2. That's plenty. We'll go down. We'll scan them with the ship. We'll see how fast it is, and then we'll move on to trying to get Mech Warrior to work. I've never changed which game it is midstream, so you guys remind me to give that a try as well. Today's a good day to try that. No, I'm not going to be playing Elite this week. This is the last day. Tuesdays, Mondays, and Wednesdays are when I play, and I generally don't play any other time. If you see me online, it's because I'm doing something like bribing the Fae to be nice to me. Have I reminded the crew about the talks to Dragon Con? Not yet. I am going to be doing, most likely, they have not been confirmed, 2 talks at Dragon Con on Friday. So that's Labor Day weekend if you want to come meet me in person in Dragon Con. Okay. Now we're going to need to scan this one real quick. I had this Caspian already outfitted and ready with a vehicle bay and everything. So all I had to do was switch it out with Mark II and add the hangar, and we were good. It says 4 probes. We can definitely do it in less than that. Used to play BattleTech. Yeah, I used to play Mech Warrior 3. That was the rad one. Mech Warrior 3 was a good game. There we
Two
go.
biological signals detected on body A4.
All right, I'm going to just choose bacterium.
Detecting 2 signals below for bacterium and stratum.
Okay, bacterium is loaded because bacterium is the harder one. So we're going to put the Nomad to its test with this. Let's go up here.
Orbital flight engaged.
I've locked the guidance computer to the closest recorded sample meeting your scan value
Oh,
threshold.
the guidance
There's
computer
a
has it.
bacterium alcyonium 1571.11 kilometers from here.
No, we don't even want to do that. We don't want to do that either. Normally we would, but today we don't.
Approaching body A4. Planet is of type high metal content body. Surface temperature is minus 148.3 degrees Fahrenheit. Gravity at the surface is 0.33 G.
Boy, I have to say the way that it like makes the it makes it come back is very annoying. When I want that thing gone, I want it gone, and it won't do it sometimes. Do I see the visual difference? Not yet. Not yet. I haven't really noticed. I can see this planet's a little bit redder because it's where the red star. Oh, right. We're not actually landing. Hold on. We want to come down here. We want to... Too close to planets. Oh, that's interesting. There we go. Deploy.
We need to check the code to respond.
Yeah, the Battletech series looks like really good reading. I might have to give it a try sometime. All right, guys, we're looking for bacteria. There it is. Oh my God, this used to be so hard. When I say used to be, I mean yesterday. Holy crap, guys. Look, can we just land on it?
We have touched down. Commander, our first
Bart.
landing on this body.
Let's see if I can boot my controller up. My controller doesn't always want to boot up properly. We won't bother. We'll just use the KBM. Switch over to this. Wow, we landed right on it, didn't we? Oh, there it is. Okay. Reading. Oh my God. That is so much better. That is...
Looks like the first time we have found aligned stratum tectonicas in this galactic region. Another entry for our codex. That's worth
30 seconds to the next one. Not minutes or hours. Yeah, man. Look, I can find it right here, I'm pretty sure. Hold on. Yep.
Stratum tectonicas has not previously been
Right there.
canon for this body, Commander. That's the first sample of stratum tectonicas collected, boss. Now
I just wanted to see how fast I could actually do that.
We have moved far enough away. Now look for another sample.
Oh, look at the map, guys. Look at the map. It's actually on it. It's on the radar. Oh, this is good.
Keep an eye out for a red giant star, which is much larger and brighter than our sun. These stars are in the later stages of their life, and observing them can help.
First time I've had any trouble landing.
In the distant future.
Oh, landing gear's not down. So I probably could have landed as fast as I was trying to before. Okay.
Our second landing on this body.
Life is good. You have peanut butter cups. Gabby's making fresh brownies. There it is. Okay, sample it. I really do wish I could skip this part, but I'm in the minority on having my controls so much set up for simulation, so I'm understanding of that. Okay. Get in the ship. Get in the ship. Get on board.
Landing gear retracted.
Okay, look at that.
We have moved far enough away. Now let's
Wow.
Hull integrity
Okay.
level at 79%.
Can't be that fast.
Commander, our third landing on this body.
Oh, that's pretty good. All right, current status as of July 1st, the Nomad is in live. Operations is delayed. No new confirmed release date. They continue working on it tomorrow, and that was yesterday. Right. We knew that already. What I couldn't pin down, a specific target date. Yeah, well, you know, it's fine. It depends on how difficult the server issue was. It might be something they can fix overnight. I remember them having trouble with the colonization, and them having to spread it out and change the way it calculated that.
One species left to go on this body, Commander.
Yeah, as a game dev, you feel how hard it is. It worked fine on the beta, but it didn't work fine now. This is why you only do one thing at a time.
Landing gear retracted.
That was wonderfully fast. I love it. That was super good. Oh, you know what? I've actually changed my mind. Hold on.
Landing gear deployed.
There's the ship. We're just going to land on the ground.
Commander, I'm seeing some unusual power fluctuations in the ship's lighting system. I'm investigating.
Chassis integrity compromised.
That's rad. All right, guys. We're going to stay on this alien world. And yes, I do notice the color differences. This planet is definitely more red than it used to be. And we are going to exit, quit the desktop, and we're going to put an end to FDev for a minute. Those poor guys are working hard anyway. So what we're going to do next is try to get MechWarrior to work. This is a great segue. Oh, excuse me. This is a great segue to take a break. I have randomized when Nibbler reminds me of stuff. So let's go ahead and take care of the officer shoutouts now, too. That is this button right here. Thank you, John Malorve. Malovor. Thank you, Intro. Thank you, Wernick. Thank you, The Casual Nomad. Thank you, Frizzaleo. Thank you, Dylan McMahon. Thank you, Travis. Thank you, Gentle Berserker. Thank you, Dirty Steve 89. Thank you, Crispy's Auto. Thank you, Chazzle 101. Thank you, Elaine. Thank you, Empress Mole. These are our officer level and non-commissioned officer level on Twitch. So officer level on YouTube and non-commissioned officer on Twitch. Thank you guys so much for your support. Yes, we'll check out your beat as well, but I'm going to step away first, right? So give me 2 minutes and 2 seconds, and I'll be right back. Gotta get in the habit of pushing this button. I'll be right back. And I am back. Welcome, welcome. I saw somebody new came on. Welcome, Jessica. Welcome. Welcome to our usually elite exclusive stream. We just tested the Highland, I'm sorry, what do they call it? The Nomad. So that's why the stream is like that, Nomad Sky. We just tested the Nomad, and the game itself is having a lot of trouble lately. So we're going to use today to try some stuff that we've had on the back burner for a while. And I've got a show and tell for you guys. This is a 3-foot pedal, right? That I bought last month specifically because I was going to hook it up to OBS so that I can do this screen right here, right? And then when I'm done with it, I let go of it and it automatically goes back to this screen. That was the plan. But then I had finally gotten around to editing that Elgato video, which for whatever reason has gone freaking great. That one's got like 650,000 views somewhere. Anyway, Elgato really liked it, and they have a foot pedal of their own. So I asked them. I said, "Hey guys, this just arrived. I was just about to put this in. Do you want to send me your foot pedal instead?" That was the goal. I didn't ask them directly. I just filled out the form that they give me to fill out. I told them what I wanted and why. And that was the one that I was supposed to keep the link to. I was supposed to keep the link to because it's auto-generated, and that way I could check the status of it, and I forgot to copy that link. So I had no way to check the status unless I sent a message via Instagram. I didn't want to do that. Anyway, they contacted me a couple of days ago, and they said, "Hey, I'm sending you a couple of things along with that pedal. They are brand new, and you can't talk about them until the end of this month. This is July 1st. We're going to send it to you." So I'm getting something cool, but I'm also getting that pedal. And I mention it now because, again, all day today, we've been using this screen a lot, and I keep forgetting to turn it off, and then I'm flying through space with this screen on. This is my third panel. And so I am working on a solution for that. And I just thought, since I never showed it on the stream, I should show it now. All right, so Red would like us to go to the Discord and play his song. There we go. Oh, this has been playing my intro this whole time, but it's been muted for both of us. There we go. Okay. I'm assuming you put it in boastful, right? Boastful. Okay, so this might be a little loud as I adjust it, but this is the Nibbler song that he has in mind.
I'm thinking of doing karaoke night for the crew. I'll let you know how it goes. Project Simstarr is fully operational. Fully manned. Your efforts are amusing.
Hey, that's pretty good, Red. You knew I was going to like that. If you guys wanted to try to get my goat, now would be the time. I'll do it.
Couldn't leave if I wanted. Me? I have permanent residency.
Oh, that's pretty good, Red. So yeah, Red was in the mood to do that, and I said I would make him dance. So yeah, I will probably do that. I would probably do that in the near future, because I can totally do that. With brand new, like, put sunglasses on him and have him actually rapping. Hold on, that's the wrong quote. Have him be like, "Yo, what up?" I can totally do that. It wouldn't be that hard. Oh yeah, you guys saying congrats. Yeah, I just have a good partnership with Elgato. One that isn't one-sided. We don't have to. I'll disclose they gave it to me, but I'm not under any contract, so I don't have to say nice things if I don't want to. And they get the views, so it is working out well for both of us. So yeah, I don't know when it's going to arrive because again, I didn't save that link, but I should be getting a couple of upgrades. One of the other ones I can tell you about is going to be this camera. This is my Connect camera, which is now again like 12 years old. They're going to send me hopefully the 4K camera, so we should get more color here in the very near future. I asked for that because the camera broke the other day. So why not keep it all in the same ecosystem, right? You have $52 million. It seems to be decent for the price. Just better than the side motor. Yeah, just upgrade to the next ship, man. That's how the game's played, Jonathan. That's how you should do it. You've got a Caspian Explorer that covers everything. I used to do that, Kai. I used to do that where I wanted a specialized ship. I wanted like just a Millennium Falcon, but I've gotten really comfortable with switching out ships. The first one that I've implemented it on is the Lynx Highlander. I bought 3 identical Lynx Highlanders and then outfitted them for first, second, and third class. So I could just switch back and forth between them, including Guardian frameshift boosters, all the stuff I wanted it to be like that. So I have a Caspian Explorer specifically for exploration. And now I've got, if I need another Caspian that doesn't have the SRV on it for whatever reason, I can boot one of those up. That's going to be my goal. I'm going to have a bunch of ships that are basically the same 4 ships in different styles over and over again. All right. So we'll go ahead and we'll close Edie Copilot. We don't need it right now. Good night, Edie.
Commencing shutdown procedures.
And we'll close Epic. And we will open Steam. And we will play Mech Warrior. Now we're just going to play it for starters.
Copilot service is terminating.
What is that screen with the button and the throttle levels and the shaft, etc.? Okay, that would be this one. This is my own design. This is Touch Portal. Touch Portal is like Gamer Glass without a monthly subscription. And it's all my buttons. However, I don't actually need it. If I was learning from scratch, I would use this one. Oh, that's a little loud. Let's turn that down manually for now. There we go. So yeah, this one is built into Edie Copter, and it has all the same features. So since you're new, I would learn that instead. But if you want to build this up, you can. I cannot share this because all the buttons I got from the Elite Dangerous icon pack off the internet because I needed to save some time. So I can't share it directly. Trying to get an engineered FSD range, but need the raw materials to trade for it. You don't know how to get those raw materials. You can take missions. Missions will give you raw materials, and then you can trade them for the materials you actually need. You can't see it in vertical. You can't see what in vertical? Yeah, you work with modularity. You've been toying with it. I got tired of switching out the crew cabins, and then I realized, wait, I'm a billionaire. Why don't I just buy another ship identical? I do that in real life anyway. I've got 2 identical Nissan Leafs. Why not just do that in the game? So that's what's happening with that. All right, so we're just gonna click on single player here, and we're gonna new career. Okay. I don't know what any of this means. But let's just choose this one because this is the most mechy looking one. Select. We're about to start a new career. Confirm. It's recommended that you start a brand new company when starting a new career. Yeah, new career.
In 2108, humanity began colonizing the stars.
Okay.
Their reach would eventually span a vast region of space known as the Inner Sphere. During its golden age, under the governance of the Star League, the Inner Sphere experienced unprecedented peace, prosperity, and technological advancement.
Mimetic failure. I wanted to switch this over and give this a try online, but having the pressure of you guys watching me is too much. We have successfully done what we were going to do over in Elite. The Nomad is super awesome. Elite itself has some trouble, so we're not able to jump back into that like reliably. So I am going to end it a little bit early today, which is what I was already going to do. I appreciate you guys putting up with me, and I'm sorry that I'm ending on a negative note again, like when we went to jail. But I got this button. We tried to do it, and I couldn't do it live on the stream. Thank you for watching, even though I didn't do it. I know how that might seem. But we'll be back next week when the system is stable and we can try again. I'll keep doing this off camera, but we're still going to return to Elite on Monday. So yeah, that's a whole week from now. So on Monday when we return, everything should be stable over on the Elite side. So I should have my telemetry back. We should be able to go off and try operations. Everything should be copacetic. And since I've started this process, I'll finish it. I'll just do it not in 90-degree heat and not on camera, because I can do a lot of this stuff in the air-conditioned living room, because I can remotely dial in. So that's all I got for you guys today. Let's see. I have an idea of who I want to rate. I know Gentle Berserker, if you want more elite stuff, Gentle Berserker did just sign on. But you guys know that I've got a little bit of a rule against that. I have a little bit of a rule against that because I don't want people relying on me, and I don't want to rely on them. It creates a weird power dynamic. So since I've seen it over to him recently, we're gonna send it on to somebody else. But give me a second, because there's somebody from the Sim Gaming Expo that is starting up right now. That I know that they're streaming at the moment. So we're gonna go check them out, see how they're doing it. I got to remember their name though. I got to remember how they spell it. I mean. Go to Twitch. It gave me a heads up that they were going online, but I swiped it away, so because I didn't realize I was going to have to type it in manually. Go manager. Boy, I'm being the master of this right now, aren't I? Oh man, why is Twitch being so difficult to work with? This should be a lot easier. Oh, there they are. Lithium Fox is who we're going to be rating. They're playing Deadlock. So we're just going to go hang out with them. Yeah, I thought at the very least to just explain what I had in mind is that I thought at the very least we could get the game running. I could just start pushing forward on my joystick and start moving forward in the game, but evidently that's a whole thing. So okay, we are rating them now. No rate over on the YouTube side today. So that is all I've got for you guys. Make sure to look out for yourselves. It is important. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm looking out for myself. If I'm feeling like there's too much stress, I got to pull back a little bit. Help other people when you can. So we're going to help little Fox out a little bit. Never punch down, but punch up if you're at all able. Don't forget to drink water, especially in these trying times. Happy 4th of July, by the way. And I will see you guys next time. You have a good night. And I hope to see you guys on Monday. Bye.